Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Career Development Practitioner Program. I'm Diane Moore, and I'll be your professor this semester in the course Theories of Career Development. I met a few of you in our program orientation, but I've put together this brief introduction video so you can all get to know me a little since we won't be in face-to-face classes in this course. I will post separate videos in which I review the course outline and assignments in greater detail, so this is meant to just be a brief hello and introduction. I'll focus on two things in this video. First, an introduction of me and my approach to teaching, and second, a few tips to help you succeed in this course and other courses. So, a bit about me. I've been in the education and counseling field for most of my career, and I've been teaching in the college system for 26 years, primarily at George Brown in the career development and social service worker programs. I've worked as a career development practitioner, an educator, and a personal counselor for most of my career in a variety of sectors, including nonprofit and the private sector. My favorite part of teaching is helping students to pursue their passion in the helping professions. I really enjoyed being a career development practitioner in the field before I began teaching, and I love seeing students develop their confidence in doing this type of work, which is so rewarding. As a professor, I want you to know that your success is as important to me as it is to you. I am very aware that all of you in some way have a great deal riding on completing this program successfully. Some of you may be new graduates trying to get further education to get your career underway, or maybe you're a newcomer to Canada and you're trying to get your career established here. Others may have been out of school for some time, and maybe you're taking this program to make a career change. Although we're living in this online world now, I never forget that there are real people just like you at the other end of this process who want very much to succeed. I want you to succeed too, and I see myself as your partner in your education journey. With this in mind, I want you to know that I try to teach in as clear and transparent a manner as I can. When I went to school, I never enjoyed courses where I had to play the game of guess what the professor's looking for in assignments and tests. I provide a lot of guidance in what you need to focus on when you study for tests and do assignments, so you don't have to guess. I do my best to be flexible and supportive in helping you to reach your goal of completing your courses and your program successfully. I encourage you to contact me at any time throughout the course if you have any questions, concerns, areas of confusion. You'll likely find most of your questions will be answered in the materials that I'll post on D2L, such as the course outline, assignment instructions, and other documents. I will also post weekly messages to help you focus on what needs to be done each week, and I'll provide other important updates. I also want to address that for some of you, this may be your first experience of taking courses online, and some of you may be feeling a bit nervous about that. When teaching my courses in previous years, I've had lots of feedback from students who felt anxious about taking an online course for the first time. Many students told me that within several weeks, their anxiety dissipated because they discovered the online materials are set up in a clear and transparent manner, and they had no difficulty navigating the course. I hope you will find that to be the case as well, but again, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever have any questions. There are, of course, some differences in doing an asynchronous course online, such as the theories course. This means that we will not be in classes every week. One of these differences is that you do need to be a bit more disciplined and organized in working through the materials. When you're in a face-to-face class, you're right there with the teacher who's delivering lectures and facilitating activities and guiding you through each task in class. So you will need to set up a schedule or a plan to work through the course materials on your own, and generally need to be a bit more self-directed when taking online courses. One strategy I recommend is that you put aside some time each week when you will go to class. If you were in face-to-face classes, you'd be in class 3 hours a week, and then you would need to commit several additional hours to do homework, reading, etc. So do aim to block out at least 3 hours per week for each course when you can work in a space where you won't be interrupted and you can focus on your coursework. I recommend that you set up an established spot to do your coursework, whether it's a corner in your apartment or your home, or if there are lots of distractions there, an alternate place such as a local library. Find a spot where you can focus, perhaps even using headphones if you have trouble finding a quiet setting. To set yourself up for success right from the beginning of your courses, establish a schedule for studying and working on assignments. If you don't already have one, I encourage you to get a planner or a planning system, whether it's an old-fashioned paper planner or a digital system, whatever works for you. When you begin your courses, you will receive outlines for each one. After the first week of class, take the time to sit down with your planner and record all of your due dates, tests and exams, and so on. This will help you to get organized right from the beginning, and you'll see what your workload will look like in the weeks ahead. This is a good idea whether you're taking multiple courses or only one course, to ensure you create a realistic schedule to balance your studies with your personal commitments and hopefully some self-care. A little tip I recommend is to move the given deadlines up a week when you're planning your workload. In other words, if you have a paper due in any specific week, I encourage you to aim to have it mostly completed the previous week. This way you have time to do final proofreading before submitting it, and if something happens that you get sick or another emergency comes up, you'll still be able to finish and submit it on time. It is important that you get started with the course starting in week 1. Students sometimes think there's not much happening in the first week or two of a course, but you'll find in our program that you do need to hit the ground running, as there's always something to be done starting in week 1, even if it's just a discussion board. So I encourage you to set yourself up for success and begin getting engaged in the course right from day 1. You'll see on the first page of the course outline my contact information. You're welcome to contact me anytime. I am a part-time instructor, which means I'm not online every day, but you should hear back from me in most cases within 48 hours. It may take me a bit longer to reply on a weekend. If you send me an email and don't hear back within a couple of days, feel free to resend it in case it got lost in cyberspace, as this does happen occasionally. If you prefer to talk with me directly, we can always arrange to talk by phone or Zoom or communicate in any way that meets your needs. Above all, don't be afraid to approach me at any time if you have any questions or concerns. I'm here to support your success in the program. I look forward to getting to know you in the weeks ahead. I wish you all the best and hope you will enjoy your journey in the program.